Good afternoon, Ricky, the low-end card enthusiast from North Carolina, coming at you with another video. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to my channel. You know, I've got some sports cards and non-sports cards to show you. And today I've got a set of non-sports cards. And doggone it, I've made this video, this is the fourth time. Have you ever had a problem making a video? This is not my day. So maybe this one will be a charm. Let's hope so. Anyway, today I've got some cards, a whole set. It's 50 cards. I don't collect sets, but I got this in a trade, and I got the whole set. And it's from Ken that was over here. We made a trade last Saturday, and he actually showed these on his channel a few months ago, and I was envious of them because this is right down my wheelhouse, and I just was envious, and he brought it to trade without me knowing. He didn't know either, and that I liked them that much, I'm sure. And so anyway, I made the trade and I got them. Anyway, what they are is John Player and Son 1938 film stars, actors and actresses from England. Tobacco cards, come in tobacco packs, just like we do over here. I don't know who started that first, USA or England, or who did it. Anyway, I did read that over in England, they started putting cardboard, just plain cardboard in their cigarette packs to substantiate their packs. And I guess somebody had an idea, a bright idea. Hey, we're going to put cardboard in there. Why don't we print something on it? People can collect and maybe we can make money, I guess. It had to be by making money. And so anyway, they did that, and they depicted things that happened before World War II. But I know when World War II was going on, they did planes, ships, and before that, wildlife, dinosaurs, all kind of things. Anything you can think of, I think, is going on a card. So these are the actual stars from back in that day. And there's quite a few of them. Why I like it so much is because I like old shows and movies. My wife gets on me constantly about watching old stuff. I don't care. I go back in my TV and watch my stuff. She watches her new stuff. You know, the old stuff. I like my old crime and crime drama, murder mysteries, horror movies, stuff like that from some 30s, but 40s and 50s is mainly what I like. Some 60s, but you know, when they get shot, you get a little stain of blood, and you know, you fall over. It takes right much to fall over dead because ninth grade, we had a big play for the whole school to see. And I had one line to speak, but then I got shot with a machine gun. You could do this back in the day. You know, we chewed tobacco in baseball games in ninth grade. And so we had a gangster movie for the whole school to see. I don't think the parents come. I think it's just the students. A gangster movie now. And I got shot down by a machine gun sitting at a table drinking alcohol. It wasn't real alcohol, but drinking a drink and playing cards. I think there was another guy there. It might have been three of us. I can't remember. 2 or 3 of us. Well, I had to fall over dead out of my chair, and I remember going home and practicing falling over dead. I wanted to do it right, you know. It takes quite a bit of work to fall over dead, you know, if you didn't know it. It's a play act. Anyway, I like the innocence of them, and my wife said it's fake, you know. But I just like the innocence of it, and I don't think it's fake. And what she watches, you know, is, you know, you get shot, you got brains and blood and guts and blood running down the street, and there's all kinds of crap. I just don't care for that. I'm sorry. If you do, that's fine. Most people do. I just don't. But anyway, I like the old stuff. Anyway, about these cards. I dabbled on how to do it. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm not going to show you all the cards, I don't believe, but I'm going to read the names. Not quite half of them probably are English actors and actresses, and the other part of them are USA. I'm going to read the USA part because some of the other ones I don't know the names, and I might butcher their names, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to read the US actors and actresses to you and then show you some of the cards. But I will show you, put on my papers, put on my trusty paper. I will show you that the backs had the bio, the birth date, and some bio on them. And this one here is the worst out of the whole bunch. The rest of them look like this. They're in great shape, and they're originals. I know somewhere, picker store downtown's got 2 or 3 of the cards for sale. I think they're reprints. She said they're originals, but I believe they're reprints. One of them's Betty Davis, which is in here. That's the worst of the bunch. And you can still read it. But anyway, I'll go through the ones that are the U.S. You got Fred Astaire, Constance Bennett, Charles Boyer, Virginia Bruce, Gary Cooper, Joan Crawford, Betty Davis, Olivia de Havilland, Nelson Eddy, Gracie Fields, Errol Flynn, George Formby, Valerie Hobson, John Howard, Alan Jones, Patrick Knowles, Dick Powell, Vivian Lee, Margaret Lockwood, Myrna Loy, Jeanette McDonald, Barry McKay, Frederick March, Raymond Massey, Ray Milan. Most of them are American. Paul Muni, Laurence Olivier, Maureen O'Sullivan, Eleanor Powell, Basil Rathbone, Shirley Ross, Rosalind Russell, Norma Shearer, James Stewart, Robert Taylor, Spencer Tracy, and what a lineup. So, I mean, what a great lineup back in 1938. And here's the cards. Now, I don't know who did the artwork. I should have done my research, but get your finger off of them, Ricky. You see the Fred Astaire, of course. Everybody knows Fred Astaire. I always wanted to be a tap dancer when I grew up. When I grew up. But you can see what they look like, and great artwork on them. Dick Powell right there. So that's what the artwork looks like. Dick Powell was an interesting story. I don't know if you guys watched his old movies. He started out as not a comedian, but in comedy, kind of comedy movies. And I think musicals too. He did all that kind of stuff. And someone, I don't know if it's a movie place that he was at or another one got him under contract and turned him into a drama actor and really did well. The first movie he did after Murder My Sweet or something like that, Murder Me Please, Murder My Sweet, Murder Me Sweet, something like that. I watched it several times on, I think YouTube, and finally, I guess everybody started watching it. They took it down, made you pay, you know how to do that. And yeah, I can't watch it unless you pay, but great actor. And did some kind of series called Zane Grey in the 50s, something like a series of shows each week, different themes and stuff like that. But Dick Powell was a great actor. But anyway, yeah, I just upped my wheelhouse, and I'm gonna be looking out for stuff like this to collect. And of course I wanna collect tobacco cards here, you know, and I've got my sights on one at the card shop. It's not a Hall of Famer, but it's a very good player. And they've got quite a few, and they've got a couple Hall of Famers. But of course, we know how they run into some money there, Hall of Famers. But anyway, I've got it, it's got a 2-rig binder set up here. And if you even cut it to make it fit a 3-ring, it sticks out too far. So I got to order a 2-ring binder book to put them in. I found one on Amazon. They're about $20 for the book. And these sets are not expensive. So, I mean, you know, we're not talking a lot of money for these sets. So I mean, if you're looking for something like this, and there's, like I say, different kind of sets. If you're interested in looking for them, they're all over eBay, I guess. So anyway, I've got them right now, the baggie that they come in, and I put them in a manila folder. And there's 50 cards in this set, by the way. So I don't collect sets, but something like this, I'm glad to get it already made up. So that's about all I got for you guys. Like I say, I got some sports cards coming your way and some non-sports cards, and I'm real excited. I got a banger of a card, I think Friday, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Friday, I think I got it. Friday or Saturday, I got a banger of a card. I'll be showing you that. So anyway, got some great stuff coming your way. Stay tuned. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you have a great day.